I'm sorry.
Huh, that is crazy. But yeah, I mean, scary times, not the time to fly. So definitely be safe if you're out there. Um, yeah. So the next story of the night is regarding 40-year-old women. They say for the first time in history that women over the age of 40 are having more children than teen moms. So, I mean, that's wild work. Someone that did have a child recently, we found out, was Drea from Basketball Wives. I'm going to show you this chick. She had a baby with a 22-year-old NBA player, Jalen Green. Do the gentlemen on the line know who Jalen Green is?
Yes.
Yes, no? Okay.
I don't.
And yeah, and so pretty much her son is also 22. What's our thoughts on this phenomenon that's coming out? I'll let the ladies go first. Skeptic, what's your thoughts?
I mean, I see it as we're just kind of evolving. I feel like we have better medicine now, and we're healthier. So we do have a birth issue here in America, and we have a marriage issue where people are just not getting married, they're not having kids. A lot of it, just say people are attributing it to the economy and just us not being able to afford it. I don't fall
True.
under those statistics. I got married very young. I've been married for 10 years. I have a 5-year-old. I got married when I was like very young. So I understand it. Like I know a lot of my girlfriends are my age and they're not married, don't have kids. I think it's just we're becoming a different, society. We're more educated now. Women have careers now. Which doesn't mean just because you're married you can't have a career, but I just feel like we've kind of, as women, we have more freedoms. You're not necessarily, somebody said you don't go from your dad to your husband anymore, which I don't think is a bad thing. So I think it's a good thing. I think it's showing that medicine is working and that we are healthier. I'm 30 and I feel like I have plenty of time to have another kid. So hopefully I can have a few more and I don't have to rush through it.
Well, Mia, you are the nurse on the line, and someone wrote in the comment section, we're going to see an increase of autism and different, Down syndrome and different things like that. I mean, unfortunately, after 37, they do consider that a geriatric pregnancy. And this is a medical term. I'm not making this up. Mia, what's your thoughts on that? Do you think the kids are going to be healthy, or do you think we'll see an increase and rise in those, disabilities and disorders?
I mean, anybody is capable of having, like, modern medicine, like Skeptic said, has basically made it pretty streamlined with a lot of specialists out there to encourage geriatric women to have pregnancies and carry to term. The accepted establishment theory would be that by the time you hit 30, your women's egg quality starts to decline, and the amount that we're be able to drop starts to decline, because unlike men who produce sperm continuously, women are born with the amount of eggs that we have. Those are formed in embryo, so we don't get any more. What we have is what we have. And the accepted medical theory is the older we get, the less quality they are, the more statistically apt you are to have a child that may have a chromosomal issue, Down syndrome. We can't say autism is a chromosomal issue, but maybe it is, we don't know. However, when it comes to autism, I mean, it has increased exponentially, like quadrupled in the last 40 years, and the mother's ages have steadily inclined, but not like that. So I think autism is more of an external factor: what you eat, your environment, the amount of radiation we're exposing our bodies to, versus bad quality of eggs.
Gray, you in your 30s, you want more kids?
I want a boy. Yeah, for sure.
I have one. They're not what's all it's cracked up to be, but they're
I
stinky. I
love
got one.
boys.
I got,
Boys
I
are
got two
fun.
girls.
I,
Boys are better than girls in my opinion.
I have one of each, and they're not always cracked up to what you want them to be. They are fun though.
For sure. But as far as Drea and Jalen Green, like I feel like it's always been younger guys messing around with older women. I think the biggest thing is that, they're having children, and the child's so close to his age as far as her oldest child and him. So I mean, I feel like the kid that's the child, his homeboys go pick on him like, bro, like the guy from the NBA is hitting your mom. So I mean, like, I do feel like that's putting her child in a crazy predicament as far as that situation. But his mom famous. She trying to stay relevant. She got to take care of what she got to take care of. So these celebrities trade partners all the time. I think she got a baby from another famous person, if I'm not mistaken. It might not
So
be
I know I don't. I think this is her second kid. This is her and her son. Can y'all see?
her.
I mean, this dude is like literally the same age. So shouts out to her. I, I don't know. Enzo,
I
you
mean, her
gonna
son looks like he don't have a real job.
Yeah.
He looks like he don't work for a living.
well, to give background on her son though, she did him dirty. I don't know if y'all remember that. She left him in the apartment while she was a stripper. And I'm not making this up. This is a court case. She left him in the apartment when she was a stripper to go work overnight. And the cops came and there were dog feces and all sorts of stuff everywhere. So she wasn't mom of the year to this young man. So I'm not going to be. He had a rough life.
Enzo.
Oh, see, I don't know much about either of them, but I mean, like Grace said, younger guys, older women. I'm one of those. My last relationship, I'm 27. She was 32. We were together for like 6, 7 years altogether. So, but yeah, I mean, I just think it's a little weird with the age gap that
6 years
your
isn't bad
sons.
though.
No,
Yeah.
6 years isn't bad, but 20 years, it's a little weird in my eyes. I don't know why. I've seen it both ways. Like even if like an older guy is dating like a 20-year-old or like a 50 or 40, 50-year-old man's dating a 20-year-old, what do you have in common with them is my question. That's just a little weird in my eyes. I don't know. I've always thought like that.
I
I mean,
mean, swiping the card into an ATM machine. You don't need nothing in common, baby. I guarantee he's spending.
I don't
Like,
know. I look at it
keep it
differently.
100 before we move on. I'm gonna keep it 120.
I don't know. Like I said,
This
I've
is
always just
so
looked at it
common
weird.
in the celebrity black community. These are
Mm,
304s. She's a 304. These are 304s that need a retirement plan. We literally have seen it. I've seen it 4 times this year already. 4 times. 4 times. So this is what they do.
Prior to this, she was with a football player, Mia.
Thank you. Thank you. I mean, so this is what these women do. So they
mm,
get too old to compete on OF or any sort of platform like that because I'm sorry, like, don't get me wrong, she's beautiful. I'm not knocking how good she is, but she will never be 20-year-old beautiful again. No
right.
point blank period. You can't fake youth. It doesn't, no, Dr. Miami tries his best. Botox will try their best. Filler will try their best. But I'm like, you're going to see it. Your hands, your neck, your body, everything.
Hands.
You're going to
Yeah.
see it. You know what I mean? Like, no matter what, you're
Hmm.
going to see it. And these women cannot, these old women, these old 304s who did not get an education, who did not invest their money, who did not really do anything or provide the universe with anything of substance besides being a 304, realize they have no money. Like, money goes quick when you're living in Hollywood, you're trying to keep up, you have a large mortgage, you need a BMW, you have the Louis Vuitton, you have Balenciaga. That money goes quick. And men aren't stupid. They're not paying to see a 40-year-old you know what. They're gonna pay to see a
Yeah.
20-year-old you know what. They're not paying to see a 40-year-old you know what. So
Okay.
these girls get with these ball players. They're young, they're dumb, they're stupid. They get pregnant, they have kids, and that's guaranteed 18 years of child support. So that's guaranteed 18 years of at least 10 to 20, maybe even $30,000 a month, depending on how many kids he has. If did he just sign a new contract? But
Mm,
imagine guaranteeing yourself $25,000 a month for the next 18 years. These are retirement plans for these girls. These girls don't love these men. I guarantee you within 18 months, they're going to be broken up and he's going to be on child support. We're going to be seeing the court case.
makes sense. Makes sense to put it that way.
I mean, that's how it is. And it is what it is. Like, good for these girls. You got to do what you got to do. I mean, if these men are stupid enough to be on child support for 18 years, then take them for a ride.
Yeah, I got you.
But I mean, None of these relationships last. Find me one 20-year-old plus lady in the Black community that's a 304 that's married to a ball player and has been married 20 plus years. Not a single one, because they don't exist, because they're not with these young men because they love them. They're with them for the check, because they're looking for retirement.
Facts. Facts, 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 facts. Isn't there a monthly limit per kid, or is that a Texas thing or extenuating circumstance for the rich? There, so I think there is a limit because Elon, that girl with Elon was there. I heard there is a limit on child support. And depending on the state, I believe in
He
Texas there's a
purposely
limit.
went to Texas. Elon purposely
What
went to Texas.
what'd you say?
Elon purposely went to Texas because of that.
Right. But I don't think there's a limit in Florida, for example. I'm pretty sure there's not.
Who's that
Huh.
Timberwolves basketball player who just went to court, who they said he
Anthony
didn't even have to
Edwards.
pay child? Yes, yo, he
Mhm.
did. Whoever his lawyer is, all the men out there need to look at that man. That man got him essentially no child support for the time being. And Anthony Edwards is going to give her a lump sum because he's smart. It's like, give her that lump sum before you sign your next contract. He's young, no injuries. So it's just give her that payout. I don't understand why most men don't do this. If you have the option to pay all 18 years up front, pay him in cash, sign your rights over, and be done with it.
Well, he paid a
Facts.
million up. He paid $1 million up front, but I don't know if you saw this. It was a mom with her son going to like shop and get shoes, and he picked up the Anthony Edwards shoe, and she said, "No, put that shoe down. He don't take care of his kids. Get somebody else like
Ooh,
John Moran or something."
ooh.
Oh, well, I mean, he's still laughing to the bank. I mean, that man's young. He has another 15 years left in the NBA. He'll sign a few more contracts. He can go without those shoes.
Right.
Lord. Well, we're gonna move on